Hey everybody out there, how's it going today? Or tonight, whatever it is, wherever you are. Today is Cobb Tuesday, so I thought how fitting that I would bring my country gentleman out, my first corn cob, my first pipe smoke in general. So I got it loaded up with, I put some of the Lane BCA. I know I said I was going to start with probably the 1Q, but I thought, after smelling the two, I like the smell of this BCA, and so I'm going to smoke it. I still don't have all of my senses back, so I won't be able to make a full judgment off of this one bowl here. I did bring out some of the 1Q with me as well. I'm out here at a little park, so I brought my Great Dane cob out as well, and I brought the 1Q. Excuse me, guys. And so we're going to light this sucker up here and see how well I did at packing. And I tried to follow instructions, and if I can get my lighter going. So we'll see how we do here. And so, like I said, I'm out here at a little park. I was going to do like a little walk around. They've got some nice trails out here, probably a couple miles worth of trails to walk through, a couple of bridges and creeks and wooded area, but we are still a little bit cool. We were in, last Saturday, we were in the mid 70s. Right now we're in the mid 30s, and so they were predicting it might warm up into the mid 50s today, but today is Tuesday, and we're at 1-ish, somewhere right in there, 12:31, 1:30. I'm not even sure what time it is. And so we're still in the mid 30s, so I don't think we're going to make it to the mid 50s, and so I think I'm just going to kind of sit in here. I may get out and walk a little bit. I did bring a light jacket with me. I was expecting it to be a little bit warmer. And so I'm on the opposite side. The park is split up. It's probably goes for about 3/4 of a mile, say north to south, and then there's a major road splitting it up. On the one side of the road, there's a bunch of that's where all the walking trails are, big grassy fields if you want to play some whatever, softball or throw the football or whatever. They got some baseball diamonds, softball diamonds. They may even have some soccer area down on the other end. And then on the other side of the park, which is where I am, they've got a big frisbee golf, disc golf course, a bunch of different gazebos or covered picnic areas, playground, 2 or 3 different playgrounds for the kids. So I better pay attention, or I'm not going to keep this thing going here. Got my aristocob.com tamper here, and so thank you very much, Scott. And I think this guy's gone out already. And so I was coming through, driving this middle road between the two, and I was noticing there were a couple of girls, ladies, walking over on the, like the walking trail, the hiking trail, wearing shorts and bundled up from the waist up. I mean, they had big heavy jackets on, they had their stocking caps on, scarf, earmuffs, big heavy gloves, wearing shorts out here. I thought, if you put some pants on, you probably wouldn't need to bundle up so much up on top. So anyway, I'm used to, when we go hunting in January, I'm used to the cold weather. So when you dress properly for it, dress in your layers, I mean, we'll be sitting on the bare ground or sitting in a pile of snow for 2 or 3, 4 hours with not moving. And by the time you get 3 or 4 hours, the tips of your toes are starting to get kind of cool. But we went elk hunting in Colorado one year. We were camping out. We camped at probably, I think about 10,000 feet is where Beyond that, they wouldn't let any motorized vehicles go, and I didn't think we were going to make it there. We were four-wheel drive, chains on, and we barely made it to where we wanted to camp. And so we had to shovel probably about 12, 16 inches of snow to get down to bare ground so we'd have a place to pitch our tent. And I remember waking up in the morning and we would check the thermometer and it'd be like 10, 12, 13 degrees in the morning. I tell you what, getting out of that sleeping bag and then getting dressed and your clothes, whew, they were cold. That was not fun. Yeah, it was fun. Just that one little part wasn't fun, but we enjoyed it. And so, again, Country Gentleman seems to be the big favorite of most people. I've been looking at these free hands. I think I want to get me a free hand. They look kind of cool, too. Don't know whether they'll smoke any different or not. And this Lane BCA, I'm not getting much of anything off of it, to tell you the truth. I'm not getting hardly any. I'm getting a little bit of a smoky flavor, but I'm not getting much flavor at all. It's just like, you know, I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't enjoy it. But I was thinking I would get more flavor out of it. And I know everybody says that especially on aromatics, when you smell whatever, you open a tin and it smells like chocolate or cherry, that's probably not the flavor you're going to get when you smoke it. I'm just not getting much of anything. I mean, again, it's not bad, so I may finish this bowl out here. I've got a couple hours before I need to be anywhere. So I may finish this bowl out and load up some of the 1Q and see what I think of it. But it smelt. Smelt? Do you smelt things with your nose, or is that something you do over a furnace? Anyway, it smelled more mild than the BCA. That's why I thought I'd try the BCA first. And this did feel a little bit dry, or not dry, excuse me, a little bit moist. So before it took me about, 10, 12 minutes to drive out here to the park. So I just took a napkin and then spread some of the BCA out, very thin, light layer. That would give it a little bit of time to dry as I was driving out here. Don't know whether that makes a difference or not. I thought maybe it might burn better. Burn better than if it's moist, not burn better than it now, because it seems to be burning pretty good. I don't seem to be having an issue with the burn. Not getting hot or anything. I watched that video that Trav Spirit 7 did from coming back from Boswell's. It's not warm at all. He had some pretty good tips. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I can't even remember what it's called, but it was, I think it went, he said it got stuck on private somehow, but it went public yesterday or the day before, somewhere right in there. So in the past few days, he had some interesting tips about trying different tobaccos, and maybe, you know, if you haven't seen it, I think the guys at Boswell's were recommending try maybe 2 or 3 tobaccos for an entire year, not 30, 40, or 50. I don't know, seems kind of counterproductive. I mean, that's what I always do with cigars. It's like I've got 10 of this, 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 because I like, you know, different things. And so it's not bad. Not bad at all. So again, I'm not getting the flavor. And a lot of people have been saying, since I'm used to smoking cigars, I may want to try go into more of the English blends. So I'll probably do a bowl of this do a bowl of the 1Q, and then I may get into like that meat pie, that Drew Estate meat pie, or something like that. Pipe Man Mick and King B put out a Tuesday tobacco tasting. Today I watched it, and I'm trying to remember the name of the tobacco. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but they said it really reminded them of like a cigar shop smell and kind of the feeling when they smoke cigars. They said they're not big cigar smokers. So it was Treasure Island Limerick, I believe is what it was, Limerick. And so I'll have to look up some of that and give that a try. But I think I'm going to want something with a little bit more punch and a little bit more kick to it than I'm getting from this one anyway. And again, give me 2 or 3 bowls through it. Again, my sinuses and smell are not up to snuff 100% yet. It seems like when you think, you know, you're going to bed at night and like, oh, finally, I've kicked this thing. I'll wake up in the morning and it'll all be good. You wake up in the morning and I can't breathe again. It's like, oh, man, I just cannot get it 100% out of there. And so this is the first anything I've smoked in, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks now. So it may be a good thing I'm starting off with something kind of mild anyway. So anyway, thought I'd bring you along. I see we're at 12 minutes already. And Country Gentleman, BCA, so far so good. And I think I'm going to have to do me a relight here. So I'm going to let y'all go. Once I finish this out, I may load up a bowl in the Great Dane with the 1Q and bring you back on that. I don't know if I'll post them both at the same day or not, but just thought I'd bring you along. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate all your tips, hints, questions, comments, subscribe, comment. I do appreciate it. And just a quick note, there are certain people, when you comment, I cannot reply. I cannot go to Google Plus reply. I cannot go to the comment and type in the little plus symbol and type in your username. It just will not reply to you. This is not going to be a Google rant. I'm not going to beat that dead horse. But I just want everybody to know, if you do not see a reply from me, doesn't mean I didn't see it or I am ignoring you. I do see all your comments, and I do appreciate it. I read every single one. I attempt to reply to every single one, and so I appreciate it, and I will catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.